I spent weeks studying 100 people who became millionaires before 35. The pattern I found is not what any YouTube channel is telling me, because the real truth is hiding behind the scenes. Let's talk about it. Hello there, what's up? My name is Aram and I tell the truth no matter what. Real talk, no filter. Now, before we get into the subject, I was bored of hearing that someone became a millionaire, that guy became a millionaire, this one became a millionaire. My mind was full of millionaires. So I said, Aram, go research about them and see what was the reason behind them to become millionaires. So I did that. I researched 100 millionaires, and this one that I'm gonna tell you in the following moments is the truth that I found behind the scenes. So many people think that becoming a millionaire is kind of hard because the real people who are born in a community, they are not millionaires at one. Maybe some have a good chance they are born in a millionaire family or a billionaire family, but I'm talking about the average normal people or the poor community people. So anyone who is born is not a millionaire. But there's a saying like, it was not your fault that you were born as a poor person, but it will be your fault if you die as a poor person. So the fact is, all of the millionaires that I researched recently, all of them had some key points in common that helped them to become millionaires and maybe billionaires. The key points were related between all of them, and because I'm a person, when I go for something, I do deep research in it. And today I want to talk about the fact that no YouTube channel is telling you, because every YouTube channel is either telling you the end or they are telling you the things that are not related to the real fact. Now, the real question is here, why they don't tell you the truth? Because if they tell you the truth, they expose themselves. That's it. Humankind has a very bad behavior, and I'm gonna be straightly saying this. Humankind are selfish inside. Everyone, even me, okay? When a human wants to become something, and when they become that thing, they don't want to tell the plan they reach there. They don't want to tell you the plan that they wrote down and they executed to reach there, because they don't want anyone around them to reach that level. Why? They want to be at the top by themselves. That's why most of the millionaires or billionaires don't expose their truth. But the reason that I made this YouTube channel, to be honest, was this thing. I want to tell what nobody tells you, because I'm a person, I am enough inside, I'm enough by myself, and I've understood life completely. And for me right now, helping others is a part of the progress. If you are not helping others, God will not help you. That's the truth. So let's not get away from the subject. The thing is, 100 millionaires. I researched all of them. And at first I thought maybe it's their behavior. I heard a lot from the social media. It's like, hey, all of the millionaires, billionaires, they wake up at 5 a.m. They go to exercise. They do fitness at gym. They go to gym and I don't know, they trade. Some of them say they do drop shipping. Some of them say, hey, this guy became a millionaire by reselling content or affiliate program or etc. Now, people talk. That can't be denied. But the fact is, if you really go into the subject and you want to extract it, maybe see what's inside, actually, what I did, I found some truth that almost 99% of the social media are not telling you. They are telling you the things that are useless, but the real backbone of it is still hidden. And they hide this backbone on purpose because they don't want you to become rich. If you go back in time, about 100 years ago, people used to do farming, plant the things that they had and then sell them. And some will buy from them and resell them and to get some coins and trade them. The point is, every action has a reaction. You should do something in order to receive something. They did the farming, okay, or maybe the wine factories make the wine, or maybe the manufacturers make something. You should do it in order to have the reflection and receive it. That's the truth. So, from far behind centuries till now, people do an action to receive a reaction. And that's the nature that we call it trading in this century. So, trading is kind of exchanging, but many of the different fields uh, are kind of trading. Okay, farming is a kind of trading. Uh, Doing jobs is a kind of trading. 9 to 5 also, and I'll say this: 9 to 5 is a kind of trading because you're giving your time. You're working for somebody. You're giving your time in order to receive a money. So nothing is free. Nothing is direct. To be honest, you should give something in order to receive something. That's the rule of this world. And most of these millionaires, when I studied them, they started from a point. They started from a point. Some of them started from a small Facebook group. Some of them started from a small market. Some of them started from a small point. And slowly, when they put their development and time and work into that thing, it grow and grow and grow until they became successful and they became millionaires. So they put something there in order to receive that money and become millionaires. So the more effort, the more time, the more work you put into something, you will receive more of it. But we have to be careful here. There's a point to be not forgotten. You should know what kind of thing you put your time in, to be honest. Now, why I say this, if you put all of your time into 9 to 5 and you say, I'm gonna work harder to receive more money, brother, it's a fixed budget. If you put all of your daytime in the 9 to 5, maybe couple of $100 will go on your salary. That's it. So the flexibility of increasing rates is not stable in 9 to 5, to be honest. The work and effort you put is straightly going up, but the salary expectation, yeah, that's the truth. That's a truth. That's why most of the entrepreneurs and people who become a millionaire, key point one, they never did 9 to 5. That's the hardest truth. They never did 9 to 5. Fuck anyone who tells you go do 9 to 5, you'll become a millionaire. Fuck them, because it's not truth. They want you to be jailed. They want you to spend and waste all of your time for a fixed amount. That's it. Flexibility in the world is everything. Now, key point number 2 of the 3 key points that I learned from the millionaires is that Do it all for yourself. Do it all for yourself. You do something, be silent. Do it for yourself. You buy something, be silent. Do it for yourself. You maybe do a trade, be silent. Do it for yourself. You get profit, get loss from something, be silent. Do it for yourself. One of the most and biggest disadvantages that make human lose is the fact that they tell and speak up and share information. Why? Because it's a signal. When I do something and I get profit from it, and when I tell people that are around me, like for example, I did a profit of $1,000. Hey, I gained $1,000. This speak that I just said, it's a positive thing. But the people who think about it, they say, hey, some of them may say, hey, maybe he stole it. Some of them may say, hey, bro, he cheated, or how he did it, or he's not capable of getting that money, or some of them may even say bad things to you, like, who the fuck this bro thinks he is? Like, I wish I was in his place. Like, because people always compare themselves to you. When you say something about yourself, they will all compare themselves to you. And when they do that, they affect this thing that you just said. It's energy. Everything in the world is energy, and it will have disadvantage for you. You gained $1,000 just because you said it out loud. After another trade, you will lose triple of it. That's the fact. So key number 2, don't say anything. And when I say that, I mean that. Don't say anything. You profit, you lose, you gain weight, you lose weight, you do exercise, you go for a walk, you develop something. Don't say anything. Bottom line. Now, the key number 3, which is the most important key level. Consistency plus faith equals result. The Chinese dude, I know you guys know who I'm talking about. The Chinese dude said a very important line. He said, the Chinese dude said something very important and very beautiful. He said, today is difficult, tomorrow is also difficult, but the day after tomorrow is beautiful and easy. But most people die tomorrow evening. And that's the realest fact to be mentioned. You do a job, you stop in the middle, you leave it. Why? Because you didn't see any result. So consistency in the job is the most important thing that you have to follow. But beside this consistency, you should also have faith. Because not having faith and just consistency, you will have negative thoughts. You will not be encouraged to do more and more. So faith, you should believe in it. Anything you do. You go for a walk, you should believe in the work that you do. You develop something, you should believe in the development that you did. So faith plus consistency, continuous action and work for it without listening to what other people says, without listening to what inside you says, just faith and continuation, consistency equals result. Elon Musk. I will not talk about this great guy. Just go and read his background. How many times he failed. But he had faith. He said, I should find a fix and I should win. And he found it and he became a billionaire right now. He's a billionaire, multi-billionaire. He had faith And he continued. Go look, he failed one time, 10 times, 20 times. He still continued. And a lot of people even said bad things about him in certain ages. But he didn't listen and he continued. And now people are wishing to be employed in their companies. That's the fact. That's the human fact to be mentioned. So these are the three key levels that I think most of the people are not saying it out loud. Even if they say it, they don't say it in a direct way. They will mention it in a simple line. That's it. But the fact is, we imagine things big. We say, hey, becoming a millionaire, a billionaire is hard. No, no, brother, no, sister. It's not hard. It's only following these three simple key levels. That's it. That's it. You should believe it's easy in order to do it. If you say it's hard, you're not going to take action, brother. You should take action in order to receive the reaction. Remember this. Newton's law. Every action has a reaction. Every time you go for something, remind yourself of this rule. Every action has a reaction. You will do it anyway, no matter what happens. Now, what we just said here was the real talk. And I'm a natural person speaking natural language with you guys, natural feelings, because I want to continue this journey with you. I'm like you. And I was in the situation that you guys had. But I'm saying the truth out loud, no matter what. If you enjoyed this, if you think that this were the things that you needed, hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell, because I'm going to upload a video every day. And each video, put a time, an extra time of your life and watch these videos of mine. Because I say the things that people don't say out loud. And I will help you to find the missing part of your life. And like the video if you loved it. And don't forget to send it to your brother or your friend who need to hear these things. See you in the next one. I believe you can do it. And write down in the comments what you think. Good luck.